I'm delighted to welcome Marie-Louise. Better known to many as the Modern Midwife, Marie is a senior midwife, best-selling author, educator, hypnobirthing teacher and maternal health advocate with more than 12 years of experience supporting families through pregnancy, birth and the postnatal period. Through her hugely popular online platform, books, courses and social channels, she's become a trusted voice for parents looking for a clear, evidence-based advice delivered in a warm, relatable and reassuring way. Marie has also worked closely with charities, healthcare organisations and global brands and has been invited to Parliament to discuss important issues around maternal mental health and maternity care. And alongside all of that work, Marie is also navigating this stage of life herself. She's currently pregnant with her third child while parenting her two children, which makes her journey especially relatable to so many people in our audience. Her mission is simple but powerful, to help parents feel informed, empowered and confident during one of the biggest transitions of our lives. Quite the introduction.
Thank you, I feel great now.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here for us, with us today. I'm really looking forward to talking to you. You support parents every single day through pregnancy and early parenting. What are parents most looking for in baby products today?
Yeah, I think parents are really looking for a range of things now. In particular, we know that there's a cost of living crisis across the UK, and 1 in 3 parents, due to a recent survey, reported that they would struggle to find an extra £850 that month if they needed to. And I think that's like quite a startling fact, really. So I think that parents are looking for affordability, and the average cost of raising a child to the age of 18 is £250,000. So it's a significant sum of money and it's really important. I think parents are sold products that are functional, practical, but also affordable, and that price tags aren't just being increased for the sake of inflation, that actually you're truly looking after families. So I think that, yeah, affordability is very important to parents, and modern parents more than ever before are aware of safety features because we have this huge world of social media and a lot of conflicting information online. So I think that more than ever as well, parents are really looking at these safety features. And then of course, being practical and also being stylish as well. You know, most parents don't want to lose their identity and their sense of self after they've had a baby. There's an inevitable shift that goes on there, of course, when you become a mum, and I felt it very much myself, first and second time, again, felt myself changing, and now third time round as well. But yeah, not losing yourself, I think that's really important, and that was why when my Raven arrived, I was like, oh, yeah, this is a bit of me.
Yeah, it combines all of those things together.
It does.
In a really nice way, doesn't it? From your experience, what are the biggest challenges new parents face when choosing a travel system?
I'd probably say overwhelm, and there's so much conflicting advice at the moment of like all of these different things that you need, and like buying some products here, other products there, etc. But I think what EcoBubble do is really helpful are the bundles, because that's like, you know, when you're a busy parent, it is great to be able to tick box, okay, that's done, I know it's all arriving, I know it's all compatible, because I've met parents before in the hospital or even outside of the hospital, and they've got different products from different brands, which is of course fine, but then the practicality side of that isn't always ideal because they're not necessarily compatible with each other, and they hit a stumbling block they didn't foresee. So I would probably say overwhelm at the moment for a lot of parents, not just when it comes to products, but when it comes to preparing for birth, postnatal, breastfeeding, formula, you know, like everything. It's an overwhelming time.
Yeah, and that list of things that you need for baby is so long.
Yeah.
So actually being able to find one product that offers quite a few of those things all in one ticks a number of things off the list, and that's great.
Yeah.
What stood out to you when you first saw your Stomp Luxe Elements edition?
Probably how premium. I couldn't believe the price. I said this to you actually on a call.
Yeah.
I could not believe that you'd managed to hit that price point, and it looks so premium. Like, it doesn't look dissimilar to products that are more than double, you know, the price. So I was really impressed by the look of it. And also I've got 2 other kids, as you mentioned. So practicality side of things and constantly carrying everything around with you is really important for me personally, and also for a lot of other mums. Even if you don't have other children, you tend to bring out a lot of stuff with you.
Yeah.
So the bassinet that's also bigger, I think is really helpful. Or sorry, not the bassinet, the storage compartment at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's bigger was really important for me as well, to be able to make sure that I can put all of Frankie and Georgie's trinkets so they find the sticks in the park that they definitely can go in there. You know, it's those kinds of things that actually make your life easier as a parent.
Yeah, that's it. And we've got some sneaky little bonus pockets that we've been able to add, which is just extra storage always needed, isn't it? I think as parents. Parenting can feel overwhelming. How important is it for products to create confidence and calm?
Yeah, really, really important for parents, because whether it's your first baby or your fifth baby, you're going through a huge shift. And it changes the whole dynamic of your family as well. So I've met mums who have been in tears before because they've not been able to, maneuver the buggy in a way that they need to maneuver it, or be able to put the buggy down easily. And even mums, I've gone over in car parks and be like, are you okay? Because I can see how stressed and flustered they are. When you've got a screaming baby or a baby in the back of a car seat that's screaming and you need to get that buggy down, the more flustered you get, the more difficult it becomes. And it's those kinds of things that actually are so impactful. Like, you underestimate how that feels at the time. But actually for parents, it's really important for products to be intuitive. So that's what I always talk about whenever I do any talks about products, is making sure that they are intuitive for parents to use, because you've got a lot to figure out as it is, And especially babies are non-verbal for such a long period of time. A lot of it is guesswork, and you want to be taking the guesswork out of the product side of it for it to just do the thing that it needs to do so you can get in the car and go.
Yeah, finding simplicity wherever we can.
Yeah.
Perfect. I've got a few quick-fire questions, so don't think about them too much. What is one newborn essential you'd always recommend?
Newborn essential I'd always recommend would be, when they're really tiny, they often want to be held and be close to you. So a sling or carrier is great for those early days and those early weeks. Of course, as they get bigger, they love being in the buggy and being able to see and like being out and about. But when you have a really tiny baby, that can be helpful for you to be able to be hands-free in the house. You can go make yourself a cup of tea or do whatever it is that you need to do. As I mentioned, I've got 2 other children, so baby wearing was essential for us in those first few months so that I could actually attend to my other child. Yeah. And muslins, you can never have enough muslins.
On the flip side, what must-have baby item was actually completely unnecessary in your parenting?
The vast majority of them, to be honest. Babies just really need the basics, they don't need all this stuff. But personally, from a practical perspective, I love zips. So, when these poppers in the middle of the night when you need to change the nappy and you're trying to find the right ones to put in the right place, and it's just really frustrating. So yeah, anything with zips on it and nothing too fancy for newborns. And also, I don't overly believe, unless there's a clinical indication or a problem, I don't always believe in over-tracking babies. I believe in supporting mums to build on their maternal instinct and their intuition, because lots of mums that I meet will show me all this data on their phone and they'll go, oh yeah, this is, the baby last had a poo at this time, but then they haven't done it, they haven't, pooed or whatever it is that they're concerned about. And I say, well, let's look at the baby together. What do you think? And I'll teach them like how to palpate the abdomen. Can you feel anything hard around there, etc. And we'll talk through the their maternal instincts and then I say, what do you think? Forget the data, forget the phone. What do you think? And most of the time they will be 100% accurate in what they think. Oh, I think the baby's fine, the baby looks happy, the baby looks relaxed, comfortable. There's your answer. So yeah, I think that's another big thing. Talking of technology and social media, we can over-analyze things and get caught in this kind of web of anxiety of trying to fix a problem that doesn't actually exist.
Yeah, there's so many tools now for tracking them, but how many do we actually need?
Yeah, and you as a mum, you know so much about your baby, you really do. Like, that's massively underestimated how much mums do actually carry with them.
Yeah, I would say no. What is your most underrated parenting tip?
Prepare for the postnatal period. We were talking about this a minute ago, actually. Prepare for the postnatal period alongside preparing for birth, because I think you don't need to know everything about your postnatal journey. It's impossible to predict all of these things. But what is possible is to make a postnatal plan. So whenever I talk to parents towards the end of the pregnancy, I talk to them about making a postnatal plan. So who's going to do certain things that you aren't usually able to do. It's like really basic stuff, but putting things in place so that you've got a plan for yourself so that you can actually recover after you've had your baby and not have, like, I'm admin queen in our house, so I actually deal with all of the bills and like the admin side of things. So I've recently said to my husband, okay, this is now what I'm handing this over. I want it back because I'm such a control freak, but not postnatally.
For the next 6 months.
Exactly, yeah. So it's just depends on your lifestyle, your life choices, and you know, your household setup really, but making sure that you protect yourself so you haven't got to be thinking about all of these additional things, and you're actually able to bond with your baby, rest and recover.
Lovely. What's the biggest myth about newborn life?
I would probably say, there's so many that I see online. I would probably say that you are instantly going to know everything that you need to know. And again, we were talking about this a minute ago, but it's being a parent, as everyone will know in this room, is a learning experience, and it's a journey that you go on. And everything is a phase. So don't get too hung up on the phases.
Yeah.
But the newborn phase is another phase that you get through and you learn your way through.
Yeah. No one's an expert on day one, are they?
No, and even I'm a quote-unquote expert, but I called my midwife back twice because I needed help and I felt really vulnerable after I had Frankie, and I needed that kind of second opinion and someone to reassure me. So that's also really normal and okay.
Yeah. And finally, one word to describe parenthood.
I would probably say unpredictable. Just when you think you've got everything under wraps, it all changes again. So it is unpredictable. And I think you just have to kind of roll with that unpredictability as well of it all. And again, not get too hung up on it because it's a phase, it will pass.
Yeah. I love that. As you said the word unpredictable, the amount of nods that I saw in my peripheral vision really made me feel like that's probably exactly the right word for it. Perfect. Well, thank you both so much for joining us today. And I think they've both been really brilliant conversations and hopefully given you a bit of insight into kind of our products and our development, and also parenting and choosing your baby products. So that's the end of our interview session. We'd love to invite you to head upstairs if you haven't already, to continue exploring the experiences. We'd love for you to spend a bit more time with our Stomp Luxe Elements Edition travel system while you're here. And of course, make the most of the snack and refreshment bar. As a pregnant woman myself, I already know that I will be making a few trips up there. Some of the Icklebubba team that are here today will be coming around throughout the event to ask in your participation for some social media content. So any support that you can give us with that would be really appreciated. And finally, before you leave, don't forget to pick up your goodie bag. We'd love to see any content that you take from today, so please do tag us in anything that you post. And then if you'd like to give a shout out to any of the brands you discover through your goodie bag or the snack bar upstairs, we've included all the brand partners' social media handles in the letter inside your goodie bag, so you can discover them as you wish. Thank you so much all for being here, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the event. Thank you.